Good YouTube, Quinn Wade. Coming to y'all with that instant basketball analysis on Analysis Playground on YouTube exclusively on there. And we're going to talk about them Celtics. Beat the Nets 148 to 111. The Celtics won the season series 3-1. I guess everybody would say we should have beat them. And we still had to beat them, and we still did lose to them this season. Celtics go to 39-20 and 19-9 at home. The Nets go to 15-44 and 7-23 on the road. Celtics won the first quarter 35-32. They won the second quarter 31-25, and then they blew the Nets out the water 43-26 in the third, and that was game. But they still had one more quarter to play, and they finished that one 39-28. Game wasn't close, wasn't competitive at all, especially after that third quarter. And another win for the Celtics. You look at the Nets, though. Let's talk about them first. Everybody that was healthy got on the court for the most part. Michael Porter Jr. was able to lead them in scoring. Nothing new there. 18 points for him. 6 of 12 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3. 4 of 5 from the free throw line. He had 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, and 2 steals. And 2 personal fouls and a minus 23 and plus minus. This is an average night for Michael Porter Jr. because he usually puts up bigger and better numbers than this. But he couldn't really get it going, couldn't really get a lot of shots that he liked. He understood that. And, just good defense and good game planning from the Celtics. Noah Clowney, he went 2 of 4 from 3, attacked the basket a couple of times and went 4 of 9 from the field. He also had only 10 points. He also had 3 rebounds, 2 assists, no turnovers, 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and was a minus 17. And plus minus Nick Claxton, 23 minutes, 12 points. He went 5 of 9 from the field, attacked the basket a lot. He even went 2 of 4 from the free throw line. He had 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 2 offensive rebounds, 3 personal fouls, and was a minus 20 and plus minus. Yegor Demon, 22 minutes, 5 points, 2 of 4 from the field, 1 of 3 from the three-point line, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 3 personal fouls, and a minus 9 and plus minus. He can score the basketball, but he didn't really take that many shots and really didn't do much to try to do it either. So he ended up just having a small night. Nolan was attacking the basket and hitting layups and floaters. He only got 8 points, though. He finished 4 of 9 from the field. He missed every 3, 2. And he went 0 of 2 from 3. He had 2 boards, 7 assists. That ended up being the most on the team. He's getting better at that. They're allowing them to play through, multiple teams to build up his confidence and see what he can do as an offense runner, a.k.a. point guard. 2 turnovers, 3 steals. That was the most on the team. That's good to see. 1 personal foul and a minus 19 and plus minus. Jalen Wilson, 8 minutes, 0 of 2 from the field. He misses only 3. 1 rebound, 1 assist, no turnover. 2 personal fouls and a minus 1 and plus minus. Zaire Williams, 17 minutes, 5 points, 2 of 5 from the field, 1 of 3 from the three-point line. No turnovers, 1 steal, 1 personal foul, and a minus 21 and plus minus. And then you look at Josh Minot. He ended up playing 16 minutes. He had 9 points. He went 4 of 7 from the field. He was able to score in around the basket. He also made a 3, but then missed the other 2. He did have 2 rebounds and a turnover, and then he had all the offensive rebounds. It was his only ones. And he also had no personal fouls and was a minus 16 and plus minus. Grant Nelson, 10 minutes, 3 points. He made a shot from the painted area and then went 1 or 2 from the free throw line. So that's how he got the 3. He also had 2 boards and 4 assists. 4 assists ended up being the most off the bench. And he also had 2 turnovers. He also got 2 blocks. That was really good for him to be able to do that for himself and his teammates. He also had 2 personal fouls and was a minus 3 and plus minus. Danny Wolf ended up playing the most minutes off the bench, which was 23. He had 16 points and went 5 of 12 from the field, 2 of 6 from 3, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. He had 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, and a steal, 1 offensive board, 2 personal fouls, and was a minus 15 and plus minus. Scoring is really good, especially when you ain't really rushing or forcing anything. And even though he didn't shoot the greatest, he also didn't shoot that bad. In this one, Day'Ron Sharp missed everything besides 1 shot, which was near the basket, but he also missed his only 3. He finished with 2 points and went 1 of 7 from the field. Still grabbed 5 boards that ended up being the best off the bench. He also had 3 assists and a turnover, 2 offensive rebounds, 3 personal fouls, and was a minus 14. And plus minus, Terrence Mann, 18 minutes, 8 points, 3 of 5 from the field, 2 of 4 from three. He can hit the wide open shot, and he was able to do that tonight. But other than that, he didn't do too much scoring after making a shot by the basket. He had 1 rebound, 3 assists, 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls, was a minus 23. And plus minus Ochai Agbaji, 8 minutes, 8 points. He went 3 of 3 from the field, 2 of 2 from three. So that ended up being a good, efficient night for him. But since he didn't miss a shot, he also had 1 rebound and an assist, no turnovers, no personal foul, was a minus one. And plus minus, you look at the Boston Celtics. Um, Sam Hauser, 27 minutes, 13 points, 5 of 9 from the field, 2 of 6 from three, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls, 1 offensive board, plus 27 and plus minus for him. He actually got ran off that 3 point line, so he had to make other shots, which he was able to do in this game, which was great. Nick Cada was the only starter to not score in double figures for the Celtics. He had 8. He got some good fast finishes around the rim. Finished 4 of 4 from the field. He only grabbed 2 boards, but he did have 2 steals in the block and the assist. And he also got 1 turnover and 2 personal fouls and was a plus one and plus minus. Derek White played 32 minutes. That ended up being the most on the team, which is low for a starter, but he still had 12 points and went 4 of 8 from three. That's mainly what he likes to take and he likes to do. But he did miss his only 2 pointer, so he finished 4 of 9 from the field. He had 3 boards. He's been finding his teammates early and often and keeping the ball moving as much as he can. And he had 7 assists, but he also had only 1 turnover. He had a steal and 2 blocks and a personal foul and was a plus 31 and plus minus. Jaylen Brown, 30 minutes. He had 28 points. He didn't have to take too many shots to get it. He went 9 of 12 from the field. He did go 6 of 10 from the free throw line, which was something he could have did better at. But he also went 4 of 4 from three. That really helped him score a lot of points quickly since he didn't miss any. He also had 9 assists. He said, I'm going to defer. I see what they're trying to do. I see how they're trying to guard me, so let me make the counters and the adjustments to it. And it ended up working out for him. 7 rebounds, 2 turnovers, 2 steals, and a block. 3 personal fouls and a plus 25 and plus minus. Baylor Shireman, 22 minutes, 10 points, 3 of 3 from the field, 2 of 2 from three, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He can hit them wide open threes, and he can hit a jumper or a floater or a layup type of shot quick too. He ended up having 3 rebounds and 6 assists. He also had no turnovers and a steal, 1 personal foul and a plus 18 and plus minus. Delano played 6 minutes. He had 4 points because he went 1 of 4 from the field and 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He also had 1 assist, 1 turnover, and a personal foul was a -4 and plus minus. John played 5 minutes and had 2 points because he went 2 of 2 from the free throw line to get it. He did miss his only shot from the field, which was a three. He also had 2 rebounds and an assist, no turnovers, no personal foul, and was a +1 and plus minus. Nikola Vucevic was scoring in the post, knocking down threes, hitting the shots by the rim. He finished with 25 minutes and 28 points and went 9 of 13 from the field and 7 of 7 from the free throw line. Was just a little too easy for him. They didn't have nobody that was that strong or that physical enough to match up with them. So he just dominated the paint or near it, or even just was able to get the wide open ones to go down for him tonight. He did have 11 rebounds, and that was a double-double. He had 4 assists, 1 turnover, and a block, 1 offensive board, 2 personal fouls, and a plus 35 and plus minus. Luka Garza, 8 minutes, 4 points, 1 of 2 from the field, 2 of 3 from the free throw line. He had 3 rebounds and an assist and no turnovers. And then he also had a steal, 2 offensive boards, 1 personal foul, and a +1 and plus minus. Peyton Pritchard, 28 minutes, 22 points, 9 of 12 from the field, 4 of 5 from three. He can score that basketball, and he did that really well tonight. The jump shot was going, the drives was going, the handle was functioning the way they needed to, so he can get wherever he wanted to on the court. Even if he had to get off ball or play off ball, it worked that way too. He had 5 assists and a turnover and a steal. He also had a personal foul and was a +40 and plus minus. Ron Harper Jr., 6 minutes, 3 points. He made his only three. He also had no turnovers and a personal foul and was a -4 and plus minus. We had Jordan Wash. He had played 15 minutes and had 6 points. He also made every single three that he took. So he finished with 6 points because he went 2 of 2 from three. He had 3 boards, 3 turnovers, though, and he did have no personal fouls. He had an offensive board and was a -2 and plus minus. And Hugo Gonzalez, 21 minutes, 8 points, 4 of 6 from the field. He missed all of his threes. Those was his only misses. in a game. He also had 2 rebounds and assists, no turnovers, a steal, 2 blocks, 1 offensive board, and 2 personal fouls. It was a plus 16 on in plus minus. 67% from the field for the Celtics, 47% for the Nets, 65% for the Celtics when it came to shooting threes, 39% for the Nets, and then 81% from the free throw line for the Celtics, only 69 for the Nets. And on top of that, they ended up shooting 11 more free throws than what the Nets shot. 39 rebounds for the Celtics, only 25 for the Nets. You don't really see basketball teams in the NBA get that low amount of rebounds, but it happened in this one for the Nets. 38 assists for the Celtics, 28 for the Nets, 11 turnovers. Both teams had that. 9 steals for the Celtics, 7 for the Nets. 7 blocks for the Celtics, 2 for the Nets. 7 offensive rebounds for the Celtics, 9 for the Nets. 32 defensive rebounds for the Celtics, 16 for the Nets. 17 personal fouls for the Celtics, 23 for the Nets. And just a blowout, fun victory for the Celtics. They got some rest. They played some basketball. They went out there and played their style and their brand. Did it successfully. Had really no trouble. And they took away the game from the Nets, and when they ended up beating them the way that they know how and the best way they can. And that's all that really matter about this one. We didn't really expect the Nets to win, even though they beat us before this season. But it was still fun to go out there and say, season series over. We'll see y'all next year. Hopefully, y'all better to give us some more competition to stay pushing us to be great as a franchise and as a team. And other than that, good game. Comment, like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell, man, to get that analysis when it first come out. Y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace. And I'll see y'all later today, hopefully with more analysis.